So I want you to use your imagination for but a moment. I want you to imagine a workplace where teams of people regularly come together to solve problems, to challenge convention, to try to create new opportunities. Sometimes these teams of people are looking at problems for the business or opportunities for the business. Sometimes they're exploring the needs and wants of their customers. Imagine, if you will, these teams aren't just made up of senior managers and department heads. These teams are also made up of subject matter experts, frontline staff that understand the most about what it takes to create customer value, but also how to manifest it in your operational environment. Sometimes these teams are formed very deliberately. At other times, they happen quite spontaneously. The people that are in the teams see a need and come together to try and serve that need. Sometimes team members are assigned to the teams. Sometimes people volunteer because they see an opportunity to contribute to something that they believe they can add value to. Sometimes people are sought out because of their expertise or their reputation within the organization. This imaginary world is, in fact, a generalization. It's not a fictitious magic world that lives on the other side of the looking glass, so to speak. It's actually happening today in the largest, most successful organizations in the world. Google, Apple, Airbnb, 3M, Southwest Airlines all recognize if you're going to thrive in today's in today's dynamic environment, you can't continue to do what you've always done. You have to be a nimble and adaptive enough organization to be able to move and shift with that environment. In fact, if you're nimble and agile enough, you can start to make those environments. When Robert and Stuart asked me to come to talk today about how collaboration relates to your purpose as a business and to you as people within that business, I was pretty excited because I recognize that we could dig into this idea of collaboration a bit with this sort of a belief that sits behind your organization. That we don't have to deal with the much overused view of collaboration as just something that happens when we come together, but we can have a higher view of that, a greater, more broad connotation of what we mean by collaboration, where collaboration is about creating purpose. It's about generating value. It's about bringing people together around a shared purpose and having that shared purpose drive the business forward. Because after all, we collaborate every day. When 5 people are standing in front of a lift, there's a collaboration that takes place for those 5 people to make their way into the lift and get to the floor they want to go to. Now, I know you're saying, Jeff, that's a pretty stupid example, but quite frankly, I've been on your lift, and it takes a collaboration to figure out how to use that thing. The point is, collaboration in the context that we want to talk about it today is about creating purpose. It's about shaping a workplace where your purpose is driving you forward. It's about creating an empowered environment where people and business come together to start to shift the perception of your business in the marketplace, to become the strategic engine that drives you forward. What I call meaningful collaboration. Collaboration that is imbued with meaning and purpose.